did I make you frown with my earthly humances and acts of a clown? But be merciful, Father, like only you can. For though I'm made in your image, I'm still only a man.
And go into the across Blackstone.
Yeah,
And they would have guys meet them up because David and them was beating them up, taking their baseball equipment.
yeah.
They started calling themselves the Blackstone Rangers.
Yeah.
Now here come 21 different other.
Okay, my name is Troy L. Jones, known as Troy Baby Jones. I'm from the west side of Chicago. Poetry is my passion. God gifted me to be able to do this. I want to share some of this with you. I want to start off with this one here. The name of this is My Way. Everyone has a critic, and even critics have critics too. So don't worry about the critics. Just keep on being you. For life was meant for living. Hey, don't let it pass you by, because as surely as it was given, there's also a day that you'll die. And wouldn't it really be tragic if the critics and everyone say that not only did he believe in magic, but the fool didn't do it his way. So to those who choose to criticize, to those who wish to pry, to the hypocrite with his petty lies, and the fools that believe that lie, so what if you don't approve of the way that I'm living my life? So damn what if you don't approve of the woman I've taken for a wife? Because I'm marching to the beat of my drummer and following my own private star. I'm marching to the beat of my drummer, no matter how distant. So when all is said and done, and death has had his day, let it be said by none that Troy didn't do it his way. Fight at 11:45 one Wednesday night. I said, I'm tired of the way that you're controlling my thoughts, taking my smile, straightening my faults, imprisoned my goodness, captured my heart, made me deny my heavenly God. He replied, if you open your eyes, you're sure to see that I didn't come on my own. Mister, you sent for me. Peace came by to be your friend, but you closed the door and wouldn't let him in. And when love and forgiveness called your name, you refused to answer. Now, who is to blame? You're wrong when you say that I've taken your smile, because when you picked me up, I was merely a child. But you fed me loneliness, selfishness, and greed, and told fear to care for me and provide for my needs. And it was through your hatred that our bitterness grew, so place the burden of blame on no one but you. And now, having realized the great power that I hold, you've decided to try and regain control. But I refuse to leave you and release your heart, and now nothing can save you. No, nothing but God. Around me. And the name of this one is Hope. There was madness all around me and sadness deep within when hope seeked out and found me, and I became one of his friends. My mind was filled with gladness. My heart began to race, and no longer was I fearful of this cold and dreadful place. He spoke to me with kindness, replacing sadness from within. He embraced me like a brother and told madness that I was his friend. He also scolded bitterness right along with fear, and he said there shall be no negativity as long as I am near. He introduced me into his family. Wisdom, understanding, and love. Peace was right there with us, as gentle as a dove. Strength, he said, was coming, with happiness close behind, and life is so much better since hope became a friend of mine.
And I had a 1 to 10 in 66. It turned me down, what, once?
Man, they wore my ass out, you know? But I'm gonna put the one did. When I went back the last time, this the one I told them. I wrote one for them. I told them. You ready for this one? Name of this one. The name of this one is, this was inspired by the parole board down the Stateville Penitentiary, you know, when I was caught up living my madness, and the parole board was constantly denying me parole. So the last time that I went in front of them and they asked me what was my plans and what was I gonna stay and all that, I told them, I said, you know, we can cut through all that. You know, I said, you know, I've been writing some poetry and I just want to tell you a poem and that'll tell you everything you need to know about what my plans are. And of course they said, well, go ahead on with it. And the name of this is Whitey. Whitey the oppressor, the mind molester. Whitey the king and ruler. Whitey the lie of death for hire. Whitey the masterful fooler. Why they with your bombs and your high-powered jets to bring on a death and tears of regret? Your madness and greed has corrupted us all, from the courageous and large down to the frightening small. You cause wars, inflation, and polluted the land, and you legalize abortion with your birth control plan. Your obsession for power and the dollar bill has caused you to rob, to cheat, and to kill. So condemn me not for the things that I do, cause everything I know, Whitey, I learned it from you. Do when you try to be strong. And every damn thing that keeps going wrong. And it seems like that every time you take a step, Jack, something pops up to push you 3 more back. You reach the point where you're ready to just fuss and cuss because the ship is about to sail and you just missed the bus. And friends and family and those that are near, words of encouragement you just can't hear. When you cry out to God to come save the day, but old Satan just keep getting in the way. Well, remember that life is nothing but a spiritual test, so do the best that you can, hey, and give God the rest. Has no need of lies or shady alibis, nor does it care for looks or fancy words from books. And if they choose to stare, beauty really doesn't care, for it stands for all to see inside of both you and me. This one is, think about it. This is for the young guys. Young blood wanted his name to reign, so he got some drugs and a pistol and jumped down in the game. And in no time flat, he was shaking his head, saying, this kind of shit has gotten me scared. I don't mind doing a little something wrong, but I didn't know all of this was going on. The game spoke up and said, what's this I see? Another trembling nigga trying to get on with me? What the hell is your problem, friend? You should have been scared before you jumped your ass in. You can't come around here flirting with me and then start trembling about the things that you see. There are 2 damn things that's not allowed around here. One is a conscience and the other is fear. You said you wanted to get paid and laid. Hey, well, that also comes with the risk of prison or a grave. This here's the front line and we march to the beat. There's no time for rest, compassion, or peace. So stop all that trembling. Don't act like no clown. Roll up your sleeves, soldier, and get ready to get down. It's too damn late to bitch, moan, or cry. The rules down here is you do or you die. You said you wanted fortune and fame. Okay, motherfucker, get down for this thing. But if you're not ready to do what needs to be done, then put down those damn drugs and get off this corner, son. Screaming, crying out my name, pulling me back into the game. Strippers, hookers, platinum chains, Bentley condominiums. Ooh, I love this thing. Pimping, slanging, getting cash, moving, grooving, living fast. Hey, I wonder how long this good shit gonna last before they kill or bust my ass in them streets. This one here, this one here is about people, because we see them every day going through this. And at one time, I was one of the ones going through this. Name of this is Precious. Precious, I gave you all the love that I had, but to you it didn't matter. You still treated me bad. I deprived myself, my family, and my wife, gave you devotion and the best of my life. Regardless of what other people said, you were in my blood, my heart, and my head. Never had I felt so much love since it appeared from the Creator above. The haters said you only destroy and kill, but they don't know of the way that you make me feel. So what if I don't pay a bill to be with you? Skip a few meals, lying still too. Run the streets and, lying still too. Neglect my children and run the streets, do scandalous things with strangers I meet. I'll do whatever it is that I need to do just to spend another moment here with you. You're my one true love, my joy and my hope, my precious, precious bag of dope. Let me see. Let me think of what the name of this one is Keeping It Real. The young girl caught me admiring her butt, so she turned around and did a seductive strut. Smiled and said, "You want to get with this?" I responded, "No thanks, darling. I require a little more seasoning on my fish." You see, I'm a middle-aged guy, and I'm not about to jump too quick into being some young girl's sugar daddy or straight-out trick. Now, I'm not trying to come off slick, clever, witty, or hip. It's just that I know what my role would be because, baby, I've already read that script. Oh, I like to look at young booties, don't get me wrong, but it's stability and maturity that really turns me on. I embrace the greatness that is in my hair, and the women that I spend time with wants me there. The only thing that you could do for me is hook me up with your mother or favorite auntie. But if I'm still around after you lived a while, bring that big booty back and that sweet smile. And oh, by the way, in parting, I would just like to say, thanks for the show. You just made my day. This is betrayal. Darling, regardless of your past and our love, I had trust. I believed in the power of you, me, and us. When people tried to warn me of what you would do, I stood my ground and I believed in me and you. But not long after all of that ooh-wee, baby, I love you shit, I caught you doing things I just can't forget. My friends all say just to let you go. My mind agrees, but my heart says no. And it may take a while to get over this thing because my love for you still remains. And even after I prayed to God, your vicious betrayal still breaks my heart. But I know in time this pain will pass. So darling, thanks for the memories and kiss my ass.
Okay.
This is at a tender age. At a tender age, I learned to steal, lie, cheat, and then eventually kill. I grew up fast with an ice cold heart, and I was doomed from the beginning. Yes, right from the start. Lived inside of the bowels of hell, spent many years in prison cells. Lost and lost and lost again. Never experienced the pleasures that one feels when he wins. Sold my soul for a shot of dope, pawned my dream, threw away my hope. Married madness, embraced its sin, felt only hate and contempt for my fellow men. Plotted and schemed, oh how I conned and I lied. At a tender age, inside, I died. When you stay stuck, I was born in the heart of the city and grew up with a heart of stone. I preyed on the weak with no pity and fought with my brothers at home. I refused my father's instructions and broke my mother's heart, and though I dreamed of happiness, I was doomed from the very start. I have lived my life in madness and experienced all kinds of hell. Now all I have is sadness and a steel and concrete cell.
You didn't have to pay to go to a funeral.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All you needed was some willing officers that would take you. Because 9 times out of 10, they would have to take you into your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you couldn't go to the funeral. You could only go to the funeral home.
Right.
Right.
Here I come from Pontiac, right? Drape, suit, drape.
Yeah.
But this is the accessories that I had. I had a 4-inch belt around my waist with a big square hoop like this.
Chain to it like this.
Upside
I
down
know it.
handcuffs.
Yeah.
A chain, a 9-foot, a 9-foot chain between my legs with a big steel circle on it. It was around my man's wrist and slave ankle bracelets. And when I got there, I'm thinking I'm going straight to my mother's casket.
Yeah.
But they got me there early, like about 8:30 in the morning. So when I get there, it's 9 bodies laying around in a casket. Mind you, my mother had a stroke.
Yeah.
So that changed her whole
Appearance, yeah.
Her whole countenance was changed.
Yeah.
So here I am walking around like this and got a trench coat over the handcuffs like can't nobody see
Yeah.
the ankle laces
Yeah.
and the chain. They look like it's coming out my ass.
Yeah.
And here I go, looking at different bodies.